guys, and oh my gosh, I am so sorry because I realized I was looking back at my videos, because I kind of like to see like the stats and stuff, if like they get some more views or if any more followers, or if you guys leave me any messages. I try to kind of keep up on that, and I realized I did not do a week 12 bump date. So if you follow me and you were kind of looking forward to that, I am so sorry. So this is going to be a week 12, week 13 combo. So I think it's because it was like Halloween weekend, like we were getting pumpkins that like last weekend, and it was Halloween, like we were getting all set up and everything for that this last week. So yeah, I am so sorry. So this is like a week 12, week 13 bump date. A lot has been going on, physically, emotionally, definitely still getting those mood swings. That hasn't changed much. It's getting a little better. It is. I'm actually getting better at catching myself so I don't blow up on people. But sometimes it leaks out. Like my daughter over the weekend was sleeping so horribly. And I don't know what was wrong with her. I know she was sick on Thursday. I had to stay home with her Thursday or pick her up early from daycare. She had a fever that day, but it was only a 24-hour bug. It was just a fever, nothing else. So I don't know if she's trying to work something out of her system over the weekend. It's messing with her, like, I don't know, sleep schedule. But oh my gosh, she was like, she would go to sleep late. Like, she didn't want to go to sleep. She would wake up every hour. And on Friday night, she was up at 2:30 in the morning, wide awake. Oh no, sorry, that was Sunday night. So she woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning on Friday evening. Didn't go back to sleep till probably 7 o'clock, 7:30, and then we took a nap from like 7:30 to 9. So my husband was like, "Oh, she slept in." I'm like, no, F you. Like she's been awake since like 4 o'clock in the morning and like wouldn't go back to sleep. But she was also up every hour before that. Like I had to keep going in, pat her back to sleep. I tried bringing her into her bed and she's like, "No, I want to get up." She's like, "I want to get up." I'm like, fine. So I got up at 4. She slept great Saturday night, which was surprising because that was the time change. I thought she would for sure get messed up. She did wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but that would be like her regular 6 a.m. because of the time change. So that was fine. She actually slept all night, which was great. And then came Sunday night. She woke up at 2:30 in the morning on Monday morning. I don't know why. She was also up every hour before that. I don't know what's going on. So if you have any recommendations, we have a pretty good routine. Like she's usually in bed by 8, asleep by 8:30 with, books. And I was being bad for a long time and letting her watch her tablet because I was just so exhausted with like the pregnancy and stuff. And my husband, like she will not sleep for my husband. She'll just think it's playtime. So she will only go for me. So he doesn't even touch her sleeping routine, unfortunately. So he's no help for that. But now we've quit that. We're starting a new routine where there's no electronic anything. Like I don't have my phone near me. I don't have any kind of TVs on in our living room. Nothing by 7 o'clock. That way for an hour, we're just reading books, doing puzzles if she's not tired yet until 8. Like brushing our teeth, things like that. Nothing electronic going on at all. She is a major TV baby and a like kids YouTube like addict. I gave her my phone. I showed her how to get onto like Dave and Ava on YouTube. Well, then like other videos pop up. So now she's like addicted to these weird videos on YouTube. Like they're still child videos, but they're just weird. And so she's addicted to that. So, I mean, everyone loves YouTube and, it's great. But with a 2-year-old, or not even 2-year-old, almost 2-year-old, I'm like, girl, don't even start yet. Like, don't. You have plenty of time to get addicted. Like, don't worry. So, yeah, her sleep schedule was just all kinds of crazy. And so it was a crazy weekend this last weekend. So I did remember to do this week's bump date though. So we are, this is gonna be like a 12-13 bump date. The week 12, I definitely feel like my pants are getting tighter. For sure, week 13, my pants are getting tighter. In fact, like, it hurts to wear my work pants now. And I'm going to end up probably living off of leggings and jeggings and stuff like that for work now. Things that have more stretch into it that I can grow with. So I'm pretty much not even buying maternity pants because I'm a plus size person anyways. There's not really any plus size maternity, at least not that's inexpensive or cute or anything, or even good for work. Because I'm cheap. I don't want to buy things that are more than like $15 for an article of clothing. So yeah, and like, so I've just been going to Walmart and buying their leggings. Like, they have really cute print leggings. Some of them are really thick, so I can actually get away with wearing them as work pants. Like, they have really cute like floral patterns or whatever, you know, you may think. So now I'm looking more into like longer tunics, like long sleeve tunics to wear with those leggings, because that is something, and I've just been going like up a size in those. So, that have more room, so I can kind of grow with that, because with my daughter, I only gained like 12 to 15 pounds, which was good because I'm already overweight, and that's not something you want to do. You don't want to gain a whole bunch of weight. You pretty much want to gain the weight of the baby and the placenta and stuff and the fluids. So that was a great pregnancy. I didn't gain a whole bunch of weight. So far this pregnancy, I'm now 13 weeks. I've only gained 2 pounds. And that's really good because Halloween just passed. So I had like a lot of candy this past week, which I'm glad that we're starting to cut back now. But for that good week after Halloween, we've been having a lot of candy. So that's probably where those 2 pounds came from. So I'm really proud of myself that I haven't had too much of weight gain. So which means the nutrients is going to the baby. I'm not adding any extra weight. With a lot of moms, like the first trimester, they can actually lose weight because of morning sickness and throwing up and things like that. That didn't happen with me. So I mean, I've just been eating normally. I haven't been having too much extra. I'll have like half a serving more, if that, of what I'm eating. I've noticed that I've been wanting to snack a lot more, and I haven't been choosing the best snacks. So I need to get better about having more like yogurt and cheeses and like little fruits and veggies like with me at work. Because like lately it's been like candy and chips, like not good snacks, just whatever's at my work already. So I need to start bringing like a lunch pail of just like snacks, because that's what I've been, this week for sure, I've been wanting to snack a lot. Like literally every hour I'm like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. Like, so, and I know I'm not hungry. It's just like that appetite changes. You want that little snack. So that's another thing. So like the pants are getting tighter. I'm having a little more cravings. No sickness whatsoever, which is great. They say in the second trimester that any kind of queasiness goes away. And like, even with like weird smells, I'm not like gagging or anything. It's kind of gone now, which is great. I'm trying to do a lot better getting my water intake. And now I did have a doctor appointment yesterday. So I do have a current picture of the baby. It's kind of hard to see because he moves a lot, like a lot. He kept moving around and he couldn't get a decent picture. Not that our doctor takes great pictures, but, and like their thing was like running out of ink. So it's like, oh, there's a huge streak down the middle right here. But like there's the baby's head right here and his body, and his little legs are down here. He did take a picture of, try to see which one it is, his spine. Oh, here's a good picture. So he was showing me like where his spine is. Let me get a better shot for you guys. So you can see right here, this line right here, going from like left to right here is all his spine. So he said that's really good. Like look, he's measuring great. He was tempted to bump up my date again, but he said he'll wait for the next one when the baby's not moving a whole bunch and can measure him a little better. I will be 17 weeks when I see the doctor next, so I'm hoping we'll get the like an anatomy kind of scan. Like not too integrated. I know they don't really do it till 20 weeks, but at 17 weeks, I'm kind of hoping he'll at least confirm the gender for us on his side. But we actually have an appointment this Friday. We have an ultrasound place here in Bakersfield that does early ultrasound anatomy scans as early as 13 weeks. They will confirm the gender through ultrasound. And so I'll be 14 weeks on Friday. So I scheduled it for Friday. So my husband and I are going to go. And my daughter, we're going to pick up our daughter and take her too. And we're going to get confirmation on the gender. Our sneak peek blood test we did, it came back as a boy. But when doing the sneak peek, there's lots of chances it could be wrong in case it got contaminated or something. Or if it was too early, they could say it's like a girl when it's actually a boy. But because it came back as a boy, it's a pretty good chance. No matter what, they said whether you do it right or not, there's still 1% chance that it can be wrong just because your blood comes back like incompatible or something and reads differently. So ours did come back as a boy. Everyone I've talked to mainly got correct results. So I'm praying ours is right. We're going to get that confirmed on Friday. So I'll take a video of that for next week's bump date for week 14. So there's a little thing that I want to talk about. So I've been feeling our baby move. Like just randomly, I'll feel it. It's not all the time. It's just like, I'll just get little tugs. Like I'll feel like a tug. And I'm like, whoa, like that's not like indigestion or gas. So like it's like a little tug or a little like flick or something. Just like a real quick jab kind of thing. I'm like, whoa, like a really light, quick jab. So that's really cool. I didn't feel my daughter till I was like, I probably was like 15 or 16 weeks, maybe. No, it was even farther than that. I think it was like almost 20 weeks when I felt her finally. Like it was, because it was only shortly after where you could feel her almost on the outside. So yeah, this little one's a lot more active. I think also because I'm a lot more in tune with my body since I had my daughter, I can kind of feel that as well. So it's been really exciting to kind of feel that. Also, like if I move quickly, I get kind of strained down there just where he is. So I'm like trying to be careful with my movements, not to strain him too much or strain my body. The doctor did tell me that the placenta is right up against like my cervix, like it's right near my cervix, and which is also right by his head. Like he's already kind of like he's gonna move regardless. Like he'll be swimming about, but his like head is right by his placenta. And then the placenta is near my cervix. So he said like with intercourse, we either need to not have intercourse or be extremely gentle because that can cause placental abruption if there's too much force. So he said if I have any bleeding, he said even the lightest spotting possible, like the IC, to call him and let him know, because that could be something like that. And he's like, I would want to, either treat you or figure out something that we could do in that time. I mean, I don't think you really can do much when a placenta like abrupts, but my husband was not excited because I had already made him wait till 12 weeks. So we literally had sex like once. And then the doctor was like, oh, by the way, you can't be doing that anymore. So, and I did have a lot of pain afterwards, like crampy and stuff. And it worried me because we lost both of our miscarriages this year was right after us having sex. So it was just like, it always made me worry. So I'm not saying that was the cause of our losses at all. It just made me a little more cautious about jumping right back in the sack again. So I wanted to make it at least 12 weeks so we were in kind of a safer zone to do that. And then at 13 weeks, my doctor said, let's not do that. So not until he can see that the placenta is like moved out of the way. So that's your 12 to 13 week. I might attach some of the footage from our trip to the Banducci Farms with the pumpkins, or maybe some pictures. I might attach our Facebook announcement. We did pictures of our little pumpkins together with a little white pumpkin on top saying, we're adding a pumpkin to our patch. I might attach that picture if I can figure out how to edit it from my phone. I'm looking into getting editing programs for my computer or for my tablet. So if you have any recommendations, let me know. If it's free, that's even better. Or if it's inexpensive, that's great. On my Christmas list this year, I did put down a video camera so I don't have to use my phone all the time. It'll be better quality pictures and everything, because I am getting way more into the vlogging and I'm really enjoying doing it. I want to keep doing it. And I would like to get a little more professional doing it. And yeah, that's something. And speaking of Christmas lists and stuff, we are already getting kind of sort of ready for Christmas this weekend. I know everyone's like, oh no, celebrate. You need to celebrate. Thanksgiving comes first. It's like, it does. Thanksgiving does come first. But you know what? With Thanksgiving, I am always thankful for everything in my life. And I love that we get together and discuss that with our families. But what we have for Thanksgiving is like exactly the same stuff we have for Christmas dinner. So it's like, I feel like it's just 2 Thanksgivings or 2 Christmas dinners, almost like a pre-Christmas thing. But because we did not decorate for Halloween, and I love Halloween, but we were so busy every weekend of October, we did not have a chance to decorate. So for Christmas, we're starting a month early. Every weekend, we're going to do a little bit of something. So this weekend, we're getting all the boxes down. We got some of them down earlier. So got them down. I'm going to get my tree up this weekend, and then that's going to be it for that. So my phone is about to run out of space. I need to empty some stuff. So I'm going to continue this in a bit and probably do like a little tour of what we got kind of set up for the nursery so far. So I'll get back to you guys. I'm going to connect it right now, okay? Hey guys, the lighting's going to change drastically because I don't have anything to light my hallway. So this is my daughter's room. So, bright light, sorry. So this is my daughter's room. It's kind of not at its cleanest. Actually, that's not true. It's pretty clean right now. It's just not organized. We were trying to get through a lot of her clothes that don't fit, and we're passing on to a friend of ours. So, and we made room in her closet because I used to have her changing table and dresser inside her closet, but now we took that out, made room for her little kitchen, some other toys that we kind of stuck in there. This is her dresser. This is actually my husband's and father's and grandfather's. So we got this passed down to us and painted it. It needs to be painted again, actually. It's getting kind of dirty looking. And add some knobs to it. So these are from my daughter's baby shower. I love them so much I wanted to keep them and use them as decoration once we got her room like really nice. She's already almost 2, so it's been a while. We haven't really got anything organized super great. Got some of her clothes hanging up. That's just her 2 and 3 tees. Yes, my daughter's not even 2 yet, and she'll be 2 this December, and she wears 2 3 tees. So everything I'm buying now is like 3T because 2 is snug on her. So we have all that. I do have bought a little accordion carrier for all her stuffed animals. That's helped a lot. Saving space, getting the stuffed animals out of her area. We did get her upgraded to a twin bed. It actually, to me, looks bigger than twin because there's this huge gap, like if you can see, between the box spring. But we just added this brown box spring we got for free. Although I'm thinking about taking it back out. It's just way too tall for her to get in and out. Like I had to add her little step, which is tearing apart, but her little step stool to have her get up and down in the middle of the night. She's not going to remember that. So I'm thinking of just taking it back out and getting a mattress to go underneath instead. Because this that she sleeps on is actually a memory foam pad. It's a really thick, cushiony memory foam pad that we've been using as a mattress. So, yeah, because she used to sleep on the floor of our room before we got her into her bedroom because we were a bed sharing family. So, now she moved into her room fully when she was 1.5 years. We worked our way through that slowly. We started about when she was 1 year working her into her room, and now 1.5 years, she's fully in here. She still comes in our bedroom around like 3 or 4 a.m. And this is my little chair I have for her. Some boxes of stuff we don't have or use, like clothes that we're gonna give away. Some baby toys we're going to put up until the baby's actually here. Even if it's girly stuff, if we're having our boy that we think we're having, doesn't matter. It's baby toys. They're going to chew on it, spit on it, all that stuff. So not a big deal. My daughter's out of control bookcase. Nothing's organized in there because she pulls everything out and I have to just toss them back in. And I try to be more organized with her little shelves here. That we got this for free. I did not repaint it yet. I want to repaint it white. And then I have her little things. I tried, of course, to label them, which worked great until she started getting big enough to pull things out herself. Because my idea was I'd get a mix of stuff, pull one out for her to play with, put it all back, and put it back in its area. Well, now she can come in and get it whenever she wants. So that stuff is not organized whatsoever. And then we have like her little humidifier. We need to refill because we actually use that pretty often with her. And then her little CD player with her lullabies we play all through the night. If you guys have any recommendations on how to help a toddler sleep better at night, let me know. Like sound machines, I haven't really worked with. There's this cool thing I saw on YouTube, on another mom's YouTube video. It's like a shusher or something, and it just goes shh, 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 like all the time. And honestly, I thought about getting that because my daughter falls asleep faster when I shush to her. I mean, I guess it's like the imitation of the womb or something, or just that mommy shushes. So these are my daughter's potty books. This actually goes in the bathroom. So when she's sitting on the potty, she can read some books. There's a little bit of decoration all the decoration in here we made. So like this, we stenciled and painted. There's a couple little dandelion ones right here that we did. The little frames are from the baby shower. We put up on the walls like a little centerpiece above her bed. We were going to put her name in there, like Adeline May or something like that, but I kind of just liked it plain. I don't know. We might add stuff later, like butterflies or something. Her room is teal and purple with theme of butterflies, and yeah, and so here's another little focal piece that we did, 4 little canvases that we painted. Really easy, just stenciled it, painted it, cheap to do, so we try to stay cheap when we can. I made this little A up here for Adeline. Now this is my daughter. She's almost 2, so this is not the nursery yet for the one I'm pregnant with now. So I made her little A right there. That was really fun to make. Just found little things at Michael's to add to it. And then she got this little tin, or the wooden and tin A for Addie on her door. So that's about it with my daughter's room. She does have like a little organizer down here that I'm mainly using to keep her from falling off the bed right now. That's what we used to organize her like bibs and hats and socks when she was a baby. So I'll probably still using that later on once I get more comfortable with her in her bed by herself. As you can see, it's like forted out with pillows because she is a wild sleeper. Wild, thrashing, scooting all over. I really hope something she grows out of because it scares me to death. Like, I bought this extra long, it's called an extra long guard for this, and which I love. But now I kind of want to get a smaller one for the end of the bed so I don't have to use all these freaking pillows. So that's my daughter's room. There usually is a purple. It's a teal, and then I had, so like it's the teal drapes. I had a purple one here until it got yanked on and pulled out of the wall, which I need to put back up. And another teal in there. They're blackout curtains, which I love because it can be dark in here when we need it to. So like if I turn the light out, it gets pretty dang dark. It'd be even more darker if it wasn't for that one. So it's my daughter's room. This will be our son's room. Sorry again, it's dark. Right now it's our office. It was our mess of office. It was also our equipment room. We just got rid of the equipment. It was really used. We got for free, so we just took it to Goodwill. This closet is a wreck. That will be organized a lot better. I've pinned a lot of stuff. I'm looking at IKEA and Walmart for different organizational things. This was my daughter's changing table we just moved in. So this is the one piece of furniture that is going to stay in here so far. So I have everything labeled. I've had it labeled. So like diapers, wipes, medicine. So anything like medicine or extra stuff I put in there. These I think I had put, there's some socks in here now, but I think it used to be her jammies. And at the bottom, I have sheets, blankets, swaddles, which I actually need to go through. My daughter had a lot, and surprise, she hated being swaddled. So I have so many swaddle blankets. And you know what? I'm going to use them for our son. I don't care if they're girly. Sheets I'll probably give to our friend who has a daughter. So I'll probably get a little more boyish sheets, but I gave some swaddles away, like all my gender neutral ones I gave away to a family in need, a local family in need. So like all my gender neutral sheets and swaddles are actually gone already. So yeah, I might get rid of some. I might give our friend some of these, but I'm gonna probably keep a lot. Because honestly, with the toddler sheets, I can just keep them as backups in case of like they're sick and throw up or have any accidents or anything. So, so right now it's not super organized in here, but this is so far our nursery so far. It is completely blank. We have not painted. We haven't even taken the popcorn off this room because it was so difficult to take it off our other room. Like, because what they did is they painted over the popcorn ceiling. So now it's even harder to remove it because you had to penetrate the paint and then scrape it off. It took us forever to just get our living room done and our bedroom done and our daughter's room done. And so we may not even do it in here. We may just spackle over it and just fill it in rather than scrape it off. I think it's going to be so much easier to do. So as of right now, we don't have a lot of plans for this room. We didn't want to look at any colors for painting or anything just yet. I mean, obviously I'm pinning a lot of stuff. I've been pinning stuff for a boys' room since I was pregnant with my daughter. So, I mean, we haven't done anything yet. This was literally, the only thing we've done so far was move that in here because it's just taking up space in our daughter's room. In fact, we come in here to change our daughter now. We're like, okay, let's go to the changing room because now this is the changing room, not the office or workout room anymore. So eventually all that will be out of here. I don't know where yet. So maybe our bedroom. I don't know. I have no idea. Actually, we're considering moving our washer and dryer into our garage and turning our laundry room into an office. That was actually what it was when we moved in. I was like, no, let's change it back to laundry room because I don't want to go outside in the garage to do laundry. But now I'm like, oh, it's a great idea. Let's move it back to an office. So I think they knew what they were doing when they made that into an office because they also had lots of kids before we moved in. So yeah, not much has been done to this room yet. Not much is going to happen to this room just yet. Just that one piece of furniture is for the baby and my daughter so far. So that's kind of like a little nursery bedroom tour as of yet. So again, guys, this is your 12 and 13 week update. Yeah, everything's going great. I love feeling the baby move. I can't believe I could feel him even just like a little bit at 13 weeks. It's amazing. I was able to find his heartbeat on the Doppler very briefly, and then he like moved. I couldn't find it again. So, and I'm playing with it a lot more, trying to figure out what's mine heartbeat, what's his, like what's the whooshing of my arteries kind of thing. So I'm playing with that a lot more. And so I'm just looking forward to this. This 13 week marks the end of your first trimester. And once you get into the 14th, you are now heading into your second trimester. So that's just wonderful. And I'm excited because that's just going to be the fun part where you get to feel all the more movements and have the gender confirmed. And I'll get to start feeling my belly grow, but not too insane, like too overly insane. I'm already really uncomfortable, like my pants. When I get home, sorry if this is TMI, but I get like naked. I literally wear like a moo-moo outfit, no underwear, like nothing. I want nothing constricting me down there. So like now I've been buying a lot more of the dress nightgowns because literally that's all I want to wear. My breasts will be super super tender in some areas, so painful, but only in certain areas. And my daughter is very good at finding those areas because she literally will just tap me. I'm like, oh my gosh. Just like, and she's doing this thing now where she's like body slamming me, and I have to get her out of that because she's just wanting to get up and then just sit super hard right on my stomach. And I'm like, you can't do that. You're hurting your brother, you know, no doing that. And so that's something we're working on too. I'm trying to be a little more careful around mom. I know when I'll get more of a belly, she'll maybe understand a little more. She will be 2.5 when this baby's born, almost 2.5. So they are still very close in age, which I love. I actually wanted them only to be like 1.5 years apart, but when infertility strikes, you don't really get a choice. So I'm excited for the second trimester and to share that with you guys and have this baby grow. The next video, you will get confirmation on that gender. It's very exciting. And I won't forget to do it this time. I'm sorry for week 12. So now you get your week 12, week 13 combo. The baby is, for 12 weeks, the baby was the size of like a plum, a small plum. Now the baby is the size of a peach. So it's about, I think it said 4 inches. Like, I think it's about 4 inches big now, or something like that. Oh my gosh, so sorry. I'm just gonna drop you guys. So yeah, it's getting exciting. Feeling him bigger and stuff, and it's wonderful. I'm trying to soak in this pregnancy so much and just enjoy every bit and just pray to God every night for a safe, healthy baby and a really safe and beautiful, healthy delivery, and so we can enjoy our rainbow baby once he's born. It's really hard when you've had losses to trust that a pregnancy is going to go through and that you're not going to lose that child like at any moment. Like, it crosses my mind daily. Like, I still check like my toilet paper when wiping after the bathroom for blood, any type of little sign. Because after you've had a loss or several losses, that fear never goes away. So, you know, if you struggle with infertility or a child loss, I am so incredibly sorry. My heart is with you because it never makes a pregnancy after a loss any easier at all. So it's still very scary. Like I said in a previous blog with my daughter, I was scared the whole time too. We lost 2 pregnancies before her, so I didn't enjoy hers at all. I was scared. So this pregnancy, I'm trying to relax more. I'm trying to enjoy it more. This child is a part of our family regardless of what happens, and we love him so much, and just praying that we'll get to hold him. Oh my God, literally he's moving right now. It's like a little fire flick, like movement. Maybe because he knows I'm talking about how much I love him right now. So I feel it more when I have to like pee really bad. I think it's my bladder gets fuller and then he moves against it and I can feel that. So if you're early on and you really want to feel your baby, don't pee for a long time. Maybe you'll feel it. Yeah, you guys, I hope you guys have a great day and a great weekend. And I'll see you guys again for week 14 bump date and with a gender confirmation. All right, guys. I completely forgot to mention that this is like the next day, but I completely forgot to mention that I changed my YouTube channel name. It used to be, it was kind of long. It used to be like Brittany's TTC Journey to a Rainbow Baby. It was like really long. Well, now I'm not really TTC anymore because I am pregnant currently. So I just didn't want to mislead anybody when looking for channels. So I did get it changed to Journey to the Rainbow. So I'll put that down here in a text, but it's with the capitalized J for Journey, number 2. The is capitalized, just the first letter, and then the R is capitalized in Rainbow. So Journey to the Rainbow. And so I hope you guys will continue on this journey with me and get to see the baby grow. And when the baby comes, I get to see a little bit more about with our family. I really enjoy doing these videos and I want to get a little better at it. I can't wait for Christmas. I'm hoping to get a camera so I could do better videos. Hoping to get contacts again so these won't glare into the camera all the time. I used to only wear contacts until I had my daughter and it was just easier to just throw my glasses on, but I'm gonna get contacts again soon. And yeah, I just hope you guys can continue with me. Just like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. I have like this little goal of wanting to get to about 50 subscribers by the end of the year. So it's only about a month and a half away. So, just share with your friends if they have any infertility or loss of a child and they just want to follow along, and who are maybe currently pregnant after losing a pregnancy or child. They want to follow along just to kind of see how I go through things, the worries I have. I'll definitely be asking questions and opinions on certain situations through this pregnancy. So it's very scary after losing a child to experience pregnancy again. So it's definitely a different type of pregnancy compared to a regular pregnancy. So again, like the video if you guys enjoy watching these. And sorry this one was super long because I had my video cut off, and then I did like a little mini tour of what we have so far for the baby. And next week I'll go over names once we get the ultrasound confirmed tomorrow. And yeah, I'm really excited. Can't wait to see him or see if it is actually a him. And I'll get to post the names next week. I'll post all of our girl names, all of our boy names, and then I'll do the ultrasound reveal and the name reveal. So there's no going back after we change his name. It's going to stay there. So there is a hint. I don't know if I gave you guys a hint earlier, but the middle name, if it's a boy, the middle name will be Jet, after my father. I've always loved his middle name, and no one else in our family has it, and my family's very big about passing down middle names. So our daughter's middle name is May. It's Adeline May. That was my husband's grandma's middle name, and she passed away the year we found out we were pregnant. We were actually pregnant when she passed away, but didn't find out till a few weeks after she passed, and she had actually had a dream before she died that we were pregnant. So it was super crazy that we actually were indeed pregnant with her, and we ended up carrying on her middle name, May, within our daughter's name, which I love to do, and that's a huge tradition of my family, is to pass down middle names. So, like, I share my middle name Lynn with my aunt, with my little cousin, I think with a great aunt. So yeah, it's a great tradition of ours that we love. So you guys have a great rest of your week and have a great weekend, and I will see you next week for our week 14 bump date. All right, guys, see you later. Bye.